Hey everyone, here we go again. Let's do our Ask a Life Coach thing. Long one. You keep mentioning meditation in your answers to other questions. What exactly is it? How can it help me? And how can I do it? Okay, we have a compound question there. So I keep mentioning meditation. Yes, I do. Thank you for noticing. It really is important to me. What exactly is it? How can it help me? And how can I do it? What exactly is it? Essentially, I'm typically talking about mindfulness meditation when I'm talking about meditation. There's, of course, many different ways to meditate, but mindfulness meditation is training your brain to be present in the now, to accept the current moment, and to not react or judge or evaluate everything going on around you, whether that be external or internal in terms of thoughts and emotions. So we're training in awareness, we're training in presence. That seems to almost innately train you in compassion as well. And it's very simple to do, but it does require practicing this technique, because you can't just go through life and be like, I'm going to be present. Am I present now? Let's see. I don't know. I think I should be. Like, that just doesn't help. It needs to be automatic. It needs to be your default. And the only way you can do that is through, rewiring your brain. So mindfulness meditation is a bit of a mental workout, but it's kind of the exact opposite of your traditional workout, because we're actually just relearning how to do nothing. Somewhere along the way, we got convinced that we always have to be doing something, thinking somewhere, that our minds and bodies should never be in the same place at the same time. My body's right here, but my mind is thinking about what I'm going to say next, or thinking about what happens later today, or remembering something from the past. So we want to get our minds and our bodies back into the same place at the same time. How can you do it? We can just do a real brief one right here. Just you can join me, and then you'll have an answer to that. And I can also share some links to other meditation videos that I have out there. But for right now, I'll just invite you to close your eyes. And if that's not comfortable, you can just soften your focus, not really looking at anything in particular. And then we'll take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling the lungs fill up with air as you breathe in, and feeling the body soften and relax as you breathe out. Maybe just a couple more of those as we land wholly in this moment, and we just let go of anything we've been carrying that's not serving us anymore. Starting to notice what sounds there are around you, anything that you can hear. Noticing physical sensations, anything you feel. And then scanning down from head to toe, just to see how the body's doing. Now we'll shift the focus to the breath, and we're just going to follow the breath. So thoughts are going to come, thoughts are going to go, just not chasing after anything, just continuing to follow the breath. And then letting go of any focus for a bit, letting your mind do anything it wants to do, letting yourself just be. No need to follow the breath, no need to do anything. And then noticing those sounds again. Noticing other physical sensations again. And when you feel ready, opening the eyes again. And that was obviously a very short one, but I still invite you just to pause for a moment and notice how you feel, and notice if that changed from how you felt before the exercise. Mindfulness is such a beautiful thing. Some people really refer to this as unplugging, unplugging from everything else in the world, but you might think of it as plugging back in, because we're becoming aware again, we're becoming present again, and there's so much joy and happiness in this, as any potential that we have for happiness lies right here in the present moment. So if we can just get ourselves in the present moment, stop inventing future problems to worry about, we can find so much joy. And of course, there's just tons of research out there on all of the benefits of mindfulness meditation. And the list is far too long for me to ramble off here, but I invite you to do some research if you're still on the fence about whether or not you want to make this part of your daily routine. Okay, so we did what is it? We did how can I do it? Okay, the question does ask how can it help me? So I've mentioned being present, but I guess I can mention some of these other things. Mindfulness has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression, to reduce anxiety, to reduce loneliness. That one's always really interesting to me, that sitting alone and breathing can make you less lonely, but it makes sense if you think about it. Loneliness is not an external thing, it's a subjective thing. You can be around people and lonely, and you can of course be by yourself and not lonely. Mindfulness improves sleep, memory, concentration. It leads to more compassionate, pro-social behavior. It often reduces impulsive, irrational behaviors. And, that's just the surface. The list is so long in terms of the cool things that mindfulness can do for you. So I invite you to Google more if you're still on the fence about it. But I think if you just start doing it, you won't need any of those long-term benefits to be motivated, because you'll see the immediate benefits and the immediate changes in the way you feel right here in the now. And that'll just keep you coming back. So I really appreciate that question. I will probably continue mentioning meditation in several other videos, just because I think it is such a game changer in terms of our path to inner peace. I don't think there's any other way to do it without just finding peace in the moment. And when you realize that you can sit alone in a room just breathing and be perfectly content, the rest of the world seems a lot less scary. So best of luck on your mindfulness journey. Always keep in touch if there's any way I can help you on that path. Thank you for the question. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.